At some point in the proposal, you're going to have to tell them what they're actually going to get. Now sounds like the easy part, but actually it's probably one of the most difficult. I'll tell you why. So you're watching this now as probably some sort of technical person. Now you might think technical could be computer technical, and it might be. It could be marketing technical. It could be building a wardrobe technical. There's whatever it is, there's a technical skill there and something that's very, very specific. That is your skill. It's not their understanding. And if there's a shift in thinking here, it would be that you're not selling what you actually do. And I'll say that bit again. You're not selling what you actually do. You're selling the result that they're going to get. And part of the job of creating a great proposal for your client is understanding what that actually is for them. So if you take a marketing example, yes, you might have, managing click-through rates and writing great ad copy and making great landing pages and, photo and video stuff, whatever it is. But actually what you're selling them is, more leads or a better conversion rate or something along those lines. So it's very, very important to try and draw the distinction between what you do and what you're selling. So with that said, there's a couple of things that you really want to do here. The first is to try and make sure that you're not using any jargon. Now, if you use jargon and you use technical industry jargon that you understand, your peers understand, your colleagues understand, your clients might not understand it. So try to be really, really careful when it comes to technical words and jargon and industry phrases. And if you do have to use them, there's a little trick you can use, and it's the which means that trick. So here's what you do. You take the thing that's technical, and then you put the word which, or the words which means that in front of it, and then you simply just read that back and answer it. So if you've got, not that this term makes a lot of sense, but we're gonna SEO your website, right? That doesn't necessarily make a huge amount of sense. It might not make any sense at all to your client. But what you do is you say, we're gonna SEO your website, which means that your website will be found in Google, which is the thing that makes sense to them. So you can do this with literally anything. Try it. To pick the most advanced, crazy thing that only you would understand, put which means that, and then answer that thing in plain English without using the jargon again. And you'll find that you've transformed it from an industry thing to something that your client will understand. The next part is trying to make sure that it visually looks like an appealing thing to read and understand. So things like using bullet points will help you a lot here. Trying to steer clear of big walls of text. Maybe you'll get somebody else in your business, maybe somebody that's not as technically advanced at the thing that you are, to read through it and try and chop out the bits that are either going over their head or not necessarily really adding to your argument. And really that's it. So it's keep it clean and don't use jargon. I think the phrase is sell the sizzle, not the steak. But in this case, it's really sell the thing they're going to get, not the thing that you actually do. Keep those three things in mind and you'll make sure that the what you're going to get page, whatever you want to call that, resonates with your client and helps them understand the benefits of your service.